Hi everyone, this is Sharon, the Night Owl Scrapper, and today I come to you with a video showing you my scrap room. It has been much requested and I've kind of hesitated to show it just because it's always messy because I'm always working on something, and when I work on something, I mean, it looks like a tornado hit the place, so it's kind of hard to show because it's a very, very tiny room. And well, I just got done finishing a project, and usually after I'm done with a project, I clean up and, then get ready to start another one. I just can't work with the mess, so that's usually what I do. Again, I had hesitated also because I'm kind of like a private person. I don't know. I don't, like I'm very picky with what I share and what I do not share, and that's just the way I am. And people have requested this, and I finally decided just to do it now that I just finished a project and I cleaned up a little. So anyways, let me just start rambling because this is going to be a long video if I keep talking like this. So this is my room. This is my walk-in. That's how you walk into my room. There's my door. It's one of the few doors in the house that has not been changed. And what I mean by that, we bought this house and we have redone everything in this house. And we have changed all the doors, the floors, the bathrooms, the kitchen, everything. But this is one of the doors that's still not changed. And I prefer it to be that way because if I want to hang anything on the other side of the door, it's flat. It's not paneled like all the other doors that we have in the house. So that's kind of good that it stayed like that. And I like it like that. When you walk in, there's a little ledge there, and I have a little layout that I made a long time ago hanging from an acrylic frame that I got at my local scrap store, I believe, a long time ago. I don't know if they sell them anymore, but that's the layout. I just put some ribbon on it. Then on the other side behind the door, you see my ribbon storage. And on the top, I just have more miscellaneous ribbons in that bucket, and then lace in a little bucket, and then a few things that friends have made me. A card and a altered pin, clothespin, one of those wood ones, and then some extra ribbon at the top. So that's that. This I got from Michael's. It's I got it with coupons and it was on sale at the same time, so it was pretty good. Then on the side I have like a little vintage hook thing that's with a key, and I hold all my owl bags in there and my Tim Holtz bags and Hello Kitty. Things that I use to take to crops or when I go shopping or something. So I have those there. Then over there on the floor, just some racks that I'm getting ready to send out, and then some my 12 by 12 cardstock is there. Then over here I have a little caddy with my printer, my photo printer, my alcohol inks, and then two punches on the top that don't fit inside because all this is full of punches. I'm going to try not to go into a lot of detail, but as you can see, it's all punches because it's going to take forever if I share everything. But anyway, the whole drawer is punches. Then over there I have another one of those hanging frames with another layout I did way back in the day, probably in 2008 when I started scrapbooking. Long time ago, hanging on an acrylic frame. Then over here, let me pan out. That's one of my desks, and it's a glass desk, so you can see the mess in the bottom. I really didn't want that way, but I've had to just do it because of something that happened, which I'm going to explain later. But anyways, on the top here I just have, my diplomas of my degree and everything, some medals that I got from college and whatever, and in high school too. Then I have some of my Lindy stamp gang, and this shelf, this is just some of them. This is a shelf from IKEA. Then on the top here I have just a little green caddy with, miscellaneous things like the rings I use for my videos and some miscellaneous things that people have given me that I use on projects. Then over here I have my gel pens, and all those are glitter pens, and then just miscellaneous wood things and whatever there. Then I have a guillotine paper trimmer right there that I use for my chipboard. I don't like it. I'm going to replace it sometime soon. Then over here I have just specialty pens right here, and here pencils, and here, and then I have images that I have stamped right here just for Copic coloring. Then my Copic storage is right there. It was super cheap. It's cardboard. I got it at Target on sale for like $2 a piece, so it cost me $8. So that's pretty good. It's worked well. I don't have that many markers. It's fine. Works for me. Then in the bottom, just miscellaneous stuff like pearl trim and ribbon and my Siron and other miscellaneous things. A thing there with business cards of the sort. And then on the top, I have a little bird cage with those little sponge dauber thingies, distressors. Then I have a little note from Rena that I got. I usually have, as you can see, little things around the room from people that have given me stuff. So I like her handwriting, so I put it there. Then some stick pins that I have to work on, some stick pins that I've received. Then in the back, a picture of my daughter. Then more stick pins, a little owl I got on my Tim Holtz cruise. I think that was in St. Thomas that I got it, or maybe in some other island. Then miscellaneous things there. I have my color pencils in this caddy. Then over here is my little image caddy that I made out of with a book, with a vintage book. I just, you've seen that in a previous video. I just put images there that I started coloring or that I colored, ready for cards. Then over here I have another caddy with miscellaneous things, some of my owls. This one I made, this one Halud gave me. And then some other miscellaneous things that I use on projects, punches, things like that. Just random. Over here I have an owl plate with some adhesive and mediums and stamp cleaners. Then my electric sharpener, and then just some, mail and things there. Then in the bottom, messy. This is like the messiest part of the room. And this was supposed to be the overflow of a big Expedit shelf that I was supposed to get from my back wall, which I'm going to show you later. But it was sold out for months, and I needed a big Expedit, and I ended up getting the smaller one. So this is kind of like the overflow that was supposed to go there. I have over here, just a trash can, and then in the back a box with magazines and random catalogs. And then on the top here is just mail, like cards and things that people have given me. And then over here, and that is just every rack in there is organized by project. So those are my future projects that I have coming up. So each 1 or 2 racks is like one project. It's the paper and the embellishments that are already together for me to start working on. Then on the sides you see like paper and things like that. Those are like leftover kits from the paper niche. That's what my leftover scraps, and I usually leave them there because sometimes I need extra paper and I just go in there, or extra embellishments and I go in there to get it. Probably going to work on my scrap journal with those. Then over here again is overflow of crap that was supposed to go on my Expedit, and I don't know where to put it because I've used my closet space in this room, and I'll show you what I did with that later. But that's kind of like the overview of that wall. It's a very tiny room, so bear with me. I have a lamp there that's holding a project that it's halfway done. Then over here I have my Embellishment Center. On the top I have a clock that I altered back in 2008 when I started scrapbooking. Then I have a little bag there from my bridal shower, then a little dress from my mother gave me, and then a butterfly that Janet gave me. Then I have glimmer mist and sprays at the top, and flowers and paints and buttons, embellishments, more paints and glitter and re-inkers and glass beads and recollection flowers. Then over here I have a little caddy where I got it at Target, and I have my micas, magical micas, my twinkling H2Os in the back. Then I have here in those containers right there, I have my stickles and random markers like Marby markers, Tombow markers, Bic markers. And then I have a little container there with just loose change. I just throw all my loose change there, then I go and cash it in and buy something. Then down there I just have some CDs, music CDs that I play here while I work, and then some baskets full of things that I have to give away, you know, for giveaways and things. I just save them there. Then I have a little basket full of KI memory stuff back when I started scrapbooking in 2008 that I don't want to get rid of, that I want to use eventually, but it's too cute, so I haven't been able to touch it. It's like the hoard basket. Then in the back, it's very messy. That big bag is just the sprays from Michaels from Christmas. I've been collecting them for 2 years now, and that's where I keep them. And that's, I don't know, I haven't figured out a way to keep them. Then in the bottom of this shelf, I have all my tiny embellishments in like these containers. All my Tim Holtz stuff and buttons and, you know, acrylic things and metal things are in all these containers, and in those in the back, and just empty CDs there. So then I have a printer's tray here that I'm supposed to alter. I got that at a garage sale. And that's what that looks like. Hope I'm not making you sick. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. Then I have on this side a window, that has a banner that I made, and then I have to pan out here so the lighting gets back. And that's a small expedite shelf I have that's full of stuff. On the top I have my gum machine thing that I use. It's free, so I can use it anytime I want. I got boxes with embellishments or ribbon, basically like cut out ribbon, scrap ribbon. I keep them there. My Siron, my Cuttlebug, my Cricut Create and my Cricut Expression, and then I have my owl mugs and things with lace in there. And then over here in the back I have the small Cuttlebug folders. I keep them in these. These are just button containers that I just kept. And then over here I have all my 6x6 and 4x6 mats right there in that cubby. Then over here I have 8x8 and a few chipboard pieces and things. Then over here I have kits. Some of them are left over from kit clubs that I have that I've used and I still haven't finished using the paper. Then there's my photography handbook. In this drawer I have like laser cut stuff and wood stuff, boxes and things to alter, you know, like these kind of things. Tons of boxes in there and frames and stuff. Over here I keep my extra large Sizzix dies and my plates for my Cuttlebug. So that's it. And then my Stampin' Up ones are right here. I only have a few. Then over here, this whole thing is all envelopes, all kinds of envelopes, coin envelopes, regular envelopes, everything's there, colors, sizes, everything's there. Then over here I have chipboard specialty paper and like acrylic and all sorts of paper there, and chipboard and photo paper, all that kind of stuff. Then here more of the kits, some that I have used and some that I haven't. I've used a relatively good amount of them. I just can't bring myself to throw away those scraps, so I just keep them all together and then figure I'll use them eventually. Then I have again my cups, my Tim Holtz cup that I made in the cruise. This little old little thing I got for free, but I play my CDs in there. I like it. I have my iPod in my room, so I don't bring it here. Whatever. Then over here, that's the messy spot also. It's one of those other little caddy things from, what do you call it? Target. I have my Clip It Up. I have in the wall my canvas that I made with Lindy Stamp Gang products, my Roberts canvas, my little friend over here that somebody made me. Isn't she cute? I clip it up with stamps, all hanging stamps, acrylic stamps, all sorts of stamps. They're in there. Then I have an acrylic tray here with my acrylic blocks and mediums and adhesives and alcohol and things like that. In the bottom, in the green tub, I have embellishments, all my embellishments that I want to use. And then extra glue, because I hate running out of glue, and my husband bought me this Scotch Quick Dry in bulk at one point sometime, and I've been using it and I keep it there. Then under there is just candy and miscellaneous notebooks and things that people have given me, books that I haven't used, you know, like notepads there. Then on this side I have a hook and a lamp, a hook with my aprons and things that I use when I teach. And then in the bottom, just extra stuff like a tripod, an extra tripod, chipboard pieces. In that Cheerio box, that's what it is, just chipboard pieces. And then extra large paper and cork I keep in the back, and a Scrabble game back there for use the pieces. And then some fabric in those bags. Then when I pan out, this is the exhibit that I ended up getting, the smaller one. So, you know, I wanted to get the bigger one for this wall. I wish I could step back, but I can't, to show you the whole wall. But at the top, I only have, you know, I figured I got some of those boxes from Tuesday morning, and I keep their laces, my Cricut cartridge, finished mini albums, and that's it. And then I just have a card that Damaris made for me, and my owls, and some twine and miscellaneous ribbons in that mesh basket on the top, and another owl. Then let's go over here. Those 3 books over there, that's where I keep my spellbinders. I'll make a separate video for that. My bling and pearls and charms go in here. My wish book that Jill gave me. My owls, my burrito peas that I got at the cruise, extra light for when I film. I have, you know, like I'll show you where I'll film, and this is just, you know, part of the lighting there. A little thing I got at the dollar store that says dwell on the possibilities. And then my small IKEA thing. And what I have in here are miscellaneous things that people have given me to alter. I have them here. And then also some foam stamps I have here. Then over here I have just random embellishments. Very few. Some of the stuff is empty. I have to check that cubby out. Then some pictures, extra pictures that I have to scrap. Then I have my embossing folders there, which don't fit anymore. And I have some that haven't arrived that I just ordered, so I don't know where I'm going to put them. Anyways, here's my bind it all and my banged it all, you know, stuff in there. And then a little thing that Janet made me, isn't it cute, with the owl? And then I have here mail, cards that people have sent me, and yeah, I got a ton of mail, so I put it there. Then my dog's scrapbook is there. Let me back up here. Then I have a box with just boxes that I keep for packaging, you know, that I've received, and also my Tim Holtz mat, and this. And this I use mostly for filming, because the mats that I really use for working are really dirty. Then I have here just a punch that I just got, and then a few things from scrapbook.com that I haven't put away that are used already, that I digged into already. Then I have recent layouts that I've made for the store, and I've already gotten back, and I haven't put them in their books, and you've probably seen some of these. Not all of them, but anyways, that's that. Then over here, just some stuff that I'm getting ready to give away for a giveaway. Then I have finished scrapbooks here and scrapbook filler things, and I have to put the names on them. I have to label them. Then I have cardstock, 8.5 by 11 cardstock, another finished scrapbook. Then over here just CDs, and then my Bible on CDs also. And then all here are a container full of beads. My beads are organized in there. Then I have stamps, acrylic stamps, and then 2 of these are just inspiration or directions to different things, like to make specific things, boxes or cards or there. Then in the bottom I have my dies, Sizzix dies. Then this is all the 12 by 12 paper that I have right there. So some of them are used and some of them, like these and this, I haven't used. Then over here, more Tim Holtz, you know, and things, dies, just Sizzix dies over here. Then I have right next to there, I have another one of the layouts hanging that I made. 2 of my little dress form hanger things from Hobby Lobby. Some trim and things that I had to take out of a drawer because I found them and I had totally forgotten I have them. So I put them there just so I can use them. My owls and my lanyard from CHA, Graphic 45 stuff. So that's it. And then a little table over here where I keep an extra light that I use for filming, and then just my tools, my hot glue gun and my distresser and wet ones, and you know, that. So that is that part of the room. Then I have over here in the middle, it's like a little island I made. It's with a little table from IKEA. In the bottom I just have, these 2 things are scraps of 3 projects that I made recently. The top is just CHA stuff that I made. The leftover pieces are there, and then the bottom are from the 3 baby albums I made. I have the scraps and embellishments in there, and I have to just combine them so I could use them for a scrap journal. Then my wastebasket, in the back, some extra punches that don't fit in that caddy over here, so I put them back here. Then over here in these, I have flowers that I have made, mini albums that are almost finished, so there's 2 of them. And then in the top I have things that I'm going to give away on a giveaway that I'm doing. Then on the top here I have, you know, just my my stamp scrubber, my wipes, my paper towels, some notepads and notes and things, my clock, a little thing I got at Michael's, and it usually holds my phone there, or little tiny embellishments. Then here, more Lindy Stamp Gang. These are the new ones that are coming out. Probably by the time you see this video, they'll be already out. I'm not sure. But these have not been released yet, so I have them there just ready to play. Then I have here more Lindy Stamp Gang things. This I got, it's a caddy I got at Walmart for super inexpensive. And I like it because I could just move it around and work with it. Then I have here my little paintbrush bucket with water. It's fresh water, and this usually closes, so just in case it tumbles over, doesn't spill. Then my little flower thing, I like those, you know, just to make it pretty. I have another one over there. So I also have my Tim Holtz tray that I just finished, which you probably saw already, but I'm not sure when this video is going to come up, so I don't know. So that's that. So that's kind of how it looks. And then I'm going to show you now the rest of the room. I'm sorry because it's so tight in here. I have here in this wall a frame from IKEA that I made it into a corkboard, and I just have embellishments that I just recently purchased, and I have projects that I'm doing that I need those for. So I keep them there. So as I use them, I take them off, and then when I have another project, I'll put the embellishments that I'm working on there. It's just so I don't have stuff laying on my desk, which you'll see now. This is the part, the closet of my room that I took over, and I made it a desk, a working station. And on the top, I just have a shelf with things that people have given me. So I have cards there from Jill, from Allison, from Joe, from Damaris, from Rena, from Lori, from Bridget, from Khaloud, and then some, you know, some others. These are the most recent ones. All the other ones I keep, as you saw in those other boxes. Then Up here inside the closet I have just my over here I have just you know, projects that I worked on that I'm almost done with. I have a lot of unfinished projects, as you can tell. Flowers from I Am Roses, more flowers from I Am Roses, then trims over here. Sorry for the glare over here. Then over here, these are just pictures in these boxes, and then this is candy. That's my little, what do you call it? Calendar. Then I have fibers in these two, and then two separate projects that are completely done. Almost. They only need to have the pictures on them and the journaling, so I have to get to that. Then just a basket with miscellaneous stuff in there that I rarely use. Then in here I have right on the end there a whole bunch of little tubs there, and all the pink ones in the bottom are just CDs with pictures and music. And then over here I have 6x6 paper packs, the newest ones that I have gotten, like for the last year and a half, let's just say. Then over here, finished cards that I've made, and then more CDs of the pictures from this year. So for the first 3 months, and that's not full, it's halfway. Then over here I have all these that were supposed to be inside the closet because I really don't like how these plastic things look, but it works for organizing. I have the top 3 Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. Then I have Copic stuff like paper and small flowers for cards. Then I have, let me go closer because I can't tell. Then I have my adhesive, extra adhesive, embossing powders, Lindy Stamp Gang, other embossing powders, and Perfect Pearls. You know, things like that. I have embellishments in there, pearls and things like that, and it goes down all the way. Then underneath I have 2 of these plastic things, and I have my chipboard albums in there that are unused, and my acrylic albums, and then more flowers under there. Then in here I have my inks. I have all the Tim Holtz inks labeled except the ones that are from, you know, special release that are not labeled yet. And then all my Stampin' Up inks and all the other inks I have. These are all the inks I have. I don't need any more. So then I have my light. This is where I actually film. This is what you see. So I have back here my tools, distressing tools. I have 4 of them stacked together. I think it just saves space, and I like having one for each color. My little trash can, you know, and then punches, extra punches. These are the ones I use most often, like leaves and things, and these are the ones that don't fit. On my caddy over there, then I have another tool caddy right here with just special tools, and I have another caddy here with, you know, like a rail with my corner chompers, some miscellaneous tools, and my stamp that I use for my cards. Then here, this is what I called my spray bucket with my flower things. Like, these are all the sprays that I have, and I like to have them handy so they hang on this bucket that you see there. Then my ATG gun, just a spray of water, my most used tools right here, another light, papers that I need with information about design teams and things like that, my air can, my other tool caddy, which I love, which I got from Michael's with my scissors and everything that I need, and I use on a regular basis, pens and things. Then I have another mat with my owl thing. Usually when I'm filming here, which is what you see, I have whatever I'm going to show here, and then I just move it to this section. My chair with my owl throw and my sweater because it gets cold in here. Then you move on this side. Let me move back. And this was on one of my walls, but I had to take it down when I got the Expedit. So in there I have my Sharpies, my sponges, pearls and trims, and then also my scissors. All my you know, all my decorated edges, scissors are there, and then some other stuff in there, dewdrops, and my sewing stuff is there. Then over here, let's pan out here so you could see from the back. I have, this is the end, it goes back to the door right there. It's just a cork board with stuff, with my Copic certification things and ideas, my owl that Joe made me. Over here I have all stamping stuff. At the top I have just my Stampin' Up stamps. Those are all the ones I have. I don't have that many, that's fine. I have other miscellaneous stamps that I haven't put on my binders that are right back there. You know, those binders there. And these are just there, like the dollar ones. I have to put them on the binders, but I haven't had time, so I just dropped them there. Then my picture of me and my hubby, my owls that my friend Dale gave me, which I love. My owl soaps, almond soaps that my mother gave me, and then some more candy. As you can see, I have candy everywhere. Then I have 2 Alex shelves stacked together, and this is where I keep my stamps. On the top, mostly, you know, my dollar stamps, my stamps from Hero Arts. You know, that's where I keep them. I don't have that many, and I don't think I'm going to get too many more because they take up a lot of space. But I like how I store them like this. It's just easier. These are very shallow, so they're perfect for them. And as you can see, yes, I love me some Hero Arts. So, you know, I have, all of these are stamps. Stamping Up. Over here I have buttons and my note cards, my owl note cards for when I don't have time to make cards and I want to send packages. My Dremel, more stamps, and my mixed media stuff's in the back. Then I have more stamps, my, you know, my trimmers, all sorts of trimmers, circle cutters, things like that. My scoreboard, my templates, and my Stamp-A-Majig, my Crocodile, and other tools. Then I have chipboard and embossing powder, actually, UT, that's what I mean, and then my diamond dust, things like that, and my chipboard pieces, die cut, things like that. Then I have here just cables, my Gypsy, and all the cables of everything that's electronic that's here, my Cricut, you know, my tripod stuff, everything's there. And then in the bottom, my, you know, all these, my weight, my melting pot, and other tools. And that's that. And then right there is just my crop bag, and then my owl bag that I got from Catherine from the Scrap Beach is there, because when I need it for a crop, I'll just put everything in there and leave. So that is my room. I took too long. I spoke too much. But as you can see, it's little, but I try to keep it organized. It doesn't take me too long to find anything here because I know where everything is, and even though it's small and it looks cluttered, it works for me right now. This is not going to be, this is just temporary. This is not my final room, and I'm happy with it as it is now. So, oh, I forgot to show you, there in the bottom, these are all things that I take out when kids come over and they want to do crafts and things. These are like papers that I would use, because I don't take my design paper, you know, my newest ones. No, I just take things that I haven't used that I know they're super old, like 2-3 years old. They're there, and, you know, stickers and things that they can use. I could just take them out from there, and then they could play and cut and do whatever. So I forgot to say that in there. But that is my room. There are my owls, and I hope you enjoyed. It took me a while to record this, but since I had some time, so if you have any questions, just let me know. But that's it. That's my room, and that's my hubby calling. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.